Welcome to 281B. If you don't know what's going on, go watch 280A, 0B, and 1A first. Okay, here we go. A whopping 808 people voted 982 times. nmason78 made a good point about how, when voters omit responses, they're usually omitting the bad ones and listing the good ones. So now, these guys are punished and these guys are rewarded, and the average is still 50%. Some of you are concerned that no one would find your response. Well, you don't need to fear because every entry was voted on at least 7 times. The maximum votes an entry got was 53. The number of votes a response got is completely random. Okay, so I asked you, what happened to the 31st of November? Out of all 491 responses, the top response received an amazing average percentile of 84.55%. Whose was it? Was it yours? Well, it's... November was bad at Monopoly and had to trade it. By Yasoan. Congratulations, Yasoan. You're our first round winner, and you'll be getting the opportunity to write 2 responses for TWOW2. Here's the rest of the top 20. In other words, the top 4%. People in gold will get the double response prize. With the response, December came and swept it under the carpet, typical December, that commenter did the best out of all baguette contestants. Those extra 10 percentage points made the difference between 18th place and 2nd place. 3 top 10ers talked about budget cuts, 2 talked about interactions between months, and I'm really loving that pun, Phantom Infinity. PaintSpot Infez mentioned BFDI, and the Donuts 42 came up with the proposition that November 31 is actually December 0. The standard deviation column tells you how much voters' ratings differed on the same response. It essentially tells you how much the voters disagreed. Therefore, the most controversial response, aka the one with the biggest standard deviation, was Chavo Mixel Commentaries, I sent it. P.S. I know you probably sent some other actual response, and I tried my hardest to find it, but I just couldn't. The most agreeable response, aka the smallest standard deviation, was AN9K's I want to join TWOW, though I'm guessing you also sent an actual response, and I also can't find that. To survive, you needed to land in the top 393. Did you make it? Here are the next few pages of contestants. If you're in the red region, you're out. These 98 TWOW contestants who have found themselves in the red region must face the end of their journey so shortly after it began. These are their final words before elimination. Goodbye, TWOWers, you will be missed. To summarize, here's who's still in and who's eliminated. If you're eliminated, you won't be able to send me any more responses for upcoming TWOW Season 1 prompts. To the remaining 393 of you, it's time for TWOW2. What's the second prompt? How can you beat the cold during this winter season? You can only use 1-syllable words. This is okay. This is not okay. Try to be unique and think outside the box. Send your response to me via YouTube PM by January 2, 2016 at 10 PM UTC. I'm sure you already know, but you send a PM by clicking Send Message under the About tab on my channel. And of course, the 10 of you who rose to the gold region, you can submit 2 10-word responses to this prompt. Both will show up independently for voting in TWOW2A, and whichever one scores higher will count. Baguetters, you don't get a 10-point advantage from here on out. Finally, did you feel like there was too much randomness in this round of TWOW? Don't worry, as the rounds progress, fewer responses to vote on means more votes concentrated on each response, leading to a larger sample size and less randomness. So good luck to you all as we enter TWOW2!